Hey, welcome. Have you ever visited a website and you see their data and it's so very arranged and you are like, wow, how did this people do this? It like website like Jumia.com, you go to websites Konga, Amazon, you see their data is so arranged in a tabular form and you wonder, how did they do this? How did the developer get to this level? Don't worry, that's what I'm going to teach you here. I'm going to teach you how to create tables using HTML and CSS in a very simple way. Stay tuned. First of all, welcome to my channel. My name is Clement Odoma and welcome. So first of all, I'll be using my VS Code to do everything. So before we start creating our tables, you have to create a folder and you go to new. Okay, you click on it to create your folder and you see your new folder here. This folder we are going to write a table because we are creating tables today in our website using HTML and CSS. So here we are going to carry it into our VS Code. It's downloading, so here we create a new file and we call it HTML. Let's just call it index.html. Okay, so this part we are using to create tables in a very simple way. It will take you up to 30 minutes for you to finish creating your tables. So we bring out our alternative to bring out this. So in a place of title, this title we are going to create here, we're going to insert tables, and in your body, and the first tag that we are going to introduce in this. Now before we start, let's go to our folder. You click on this, your folder tables on your desktop, then you double click on it. Once you double click on it, it will carry you to your Chrome browser and you see there's nothing there, you don't have any content. So let's go back and create a table. First of all, we introduce the tag called table. See it here, is a tag called table. Then below it we are going to introduce tr, which means your table role. Now we want to create a table for that represents, you get the customer name. When the customer comes and buys something, you get the customer name, you get the products that the person bought, and the price. So that's what I'm going to show you that you usually see on different websites, so in a very simple manner. So here we are going to introduce this, the table, the td, this, the th. This page is a table header, and this table header, what do you want? What we want here, we need customer's name. Okay, customer's name. Then below here, remember we need 3 headers. We also introduce your th and we close it. What we need also products bought, the product that the customer bought. Then down we also need the price. Okay, so let's go to our browser and see what we have here. So okay, we'll refresh it. We see our customer's name, product bought, and the price. So that's the header for creating our tables. So after introducing the header, in this part we are going to introduce another row, tr. Okay, this row is going to contain your data. td is your table data. Under that customer name, what do we want? Maybe the first person that bought was Mike. First person that came to the shop and bought an item was Mike, and he also bought, what was the product that he bought? Okay, let's introduce the td. The product that he bought, maybe bought iPhone, or let me say bought a phone, like iPhone, an iPhone 13. Then the price that he bought, he bought for, let me say $10,000. So if you go to your browser and refresh, and you see what happened, this is Mike iPhone and this. So we go and introduce another table here, another row, tr. Open the tag for tr to introduce another data for another customer, and we just copy this and we'll edit it, Ctrl+C, and paste it down here. Remember, we are still creating our tables using HTML, and we are going to use a CSS to design. So what do we have here? We have Jerry also went to the shop and bought a television, a flat screen television. Let me just write television. Let me say bought it for $500, and we go to a browser and also refresh it. You see it comes in there. Then we go to, let's introduce the last column. You can introduce as many as you want in your table when you're creating your table using your HTML and your CSS. This 20, 21. Now let's Ctrl+C and you paste it down here. Let's just change this to Favor. See, Favor went to a shop and also bought some designers, bought clothes, or let me say shoes, clothes and shoes, clothes and shoes, bought clothes and shoes. For how much? Let me say she bought for $800 for everything. Then you go to your browser and you refresh. Now I want to put lines, the border line in this table so that it will look like a table. So what we do here, for us to design this, we create another folder, we call it style.css, and remember, first of all, we are going to link our CSS to our HTML. If you don't link it, it won't work. So you introduce your tag called link and your h reference, which is dot slash. What do we have here? Remember, the name of our folder is called table, so we scroll down and look for table, these tables, and you see style.css. Then we close it, then here we are going to introduce the rel. This rel, we call it style sheet. Style sheet. Okay, so we go back to our CSS the file CSS. Remember, what we want to style is a table, a TRO, and TH and TD. So we want to introduce, we want to style table, style the table head, and the comma your table data. Then you introduce this. What do we want? We want our border. We want to introduce the border. We want 1 pixel, comma, for this table, for creating the table. So we want a 1 pixel, we want solid. Then what color do we need? We need black. Let me remove this comma here. No, it's not needed. Then the color here, we need black. Then you now close it. So we go to our browser and check how far it's going. So you see our table, you see the customer's name, the product, and the price. Okay, so now before anything now you can now style this your table. Go the width of, you want to change the width of the table, you introduce your style, and let me say you introduce your width. What width do we want? Let me say 50%. I will close it. Okay, so that's what just did there, introducing the width. Now what I want these lines, this border line to collapse and form one. So what I'll just do here, I will introduce border collapse. Okay, see it here, click on it, then the option that I need is collapse. Okay, you see what happened for this table that we are creating. So you see customer's name, product spot, and the price. Okay, so here what I want to do, I want to change the color of this table head. So what I want there, I'll just go the table head, I'll style it only table head, and introduce the background color. Want the background color to be, I want it to be, okay, let me say gray. I want it to be gray. Then I want the text color, I want the color to be white. Okay, now I'll go to the browser and see. Okay, so that's it, the customer's name, the product bought, and the price. Okay, that's it for how to create your tables. You can also change the color of everything here. Mike, Jerry. Okay, let me see, let me change this color also for table data. TD. Okay, let me change the background color. Background color, let me change it to, looking for a good color, change it. Okay, let me change it to this color and you see what will happen. Okay, so that's it. You can change the font color. So let me centralize the data here in the middle. So I'll just go to under that table data and put text align. What I want is for it to be in the center. Then I now close it. And now close it here. Okay, so everything now is centralized in the middle. So that's it for creating our tables. Also, before we end today's tutorial, I'm going to show you this caption for your table, introducing the caption. Now this caption, like, it gives the like the title of the table. Now this is the name of the table. You want to give it a name, that's your customers list, customer detail, the product spot, or just give it scale of preference, or your customer services, customers product. But let me just give it scale of preference. Okay, so when you go to your browser and you see scale of preference there. Okay, so you will now copy this, Ctrl X, let me bring it a Ctrl V. Okay, so the scale of preference is centralized in the middle. Now let me do some inline styling with it. Now caption, you go to introduce, you want to style the caption. Okay, what I want to increase, I want to put a background color. The background color, what I want, the background color I want gray. Then the font size, that I want here, let me give it 5 VW. Okay, say it's too big, let me reduce the font size. Let me change it to pixel, 30 pixel. Okay, you refresh and you see scale of preference, everything is arranged very well. Okay, so that's how you see how to develop your tables in a very simple manner. So when next you see tables in different websites, don't be scared. Just simple steps for you to do it, and you can tweak it, increase the font size, change the color the way you want. And if you have any question, or please make sure to comment, and please like, and if you have not yet subscribed, please click on the subscription button and make sure to leave a comment. Please leave a comment and also like my videos. Thank you for staying safe. I mean, Clement Doma.